Hello, I am the Sachin, the global administration for our cloud and enterprise environment. In managing this infrastructure, I have seen how manual invoice handling created massive security gaps and financial leaks. That's why we developed Ether, powered by AI4S, our specialized artificial intelligence for SAP. We start at the login page because for an enterprise security is the foundation. Everything inside is governed by role-based access control, ensuring your financial data is secured, soiled, and 100% audit ready for very first click. Once we entered the platform, we landed at the analytic dashboard. The most financial leaders are bind to the invoice pipeline until month end. This is a single source of truth. Here you can track time saving ratio is 82.4%. Our engine is currently delivering. You cannot see the status every invoice, monitor vendor performance and identify bottleneck before they became fees where we are turning that chaotic cleric task into a transparent data driven operation. In this dashboard the data analytic data are shown here. As you can see, monthly volume of the invoice, how many invoices coming monthly basis. That graph is shown here. Next to that is status pivot where the invoice status, whether it's posted, GRN, waiting, or blog, or in review, that will be shown in a status pivot graph. Next to that is strategic vendor here. The vendor-wise classification and analytics are shown. And this is the basic dashboard where you can see how many values of total amount you have posted, to how many numbers of invoice we have posted. Let's move to the next hour. Processing should not start with a human downloading a file. Our email injection act as an 24 by 7 digital employee. It monitor your account payable AP inbox captured invoice that the second they arrive and populate the queue automatically, whether it's manually, bulk, or direct email streaming. The AI forest engine handle the intake, so your team does not have to be. We can directly upload in any invoice here, or it will directly fetch from the mail. If the invoice we have to configure certain mails from with our in our system, then it will be directly take that attachments and details uh, from mail only. Otherwise, we have a second option, that is browse file manual upload. Here we can upload and see the data and process the invoice. Let's process. This is where the invisible intelligence happen. AI Forest does not just read text. It understands the context of SAP invoice. It automatically identify the vendor, text code, text code. As you can see, when we click on the view, it automatically identify the vendor, the text code, tax tax amount, price, and with a surgical precision. What usually take human 10 minutes to type into SAP, Ether does it in the second. We have effectively removed the typo from your accountable processes. Next thing is let's do validation and check how it is processing. When we will click on validation, validate. Here, this is the safe net. Ether perform an automated three-way match, reconcile the invoice against your SAP purchase order and the goods receipt. Look at this. In three-way match, it is basically checking the data from PO and GRN and the invoice that vendor has sended us. After validating from with all these three document, it will pass that if any issue is there in anywhere whether it's in PO or in GRN, it will give you the error, and it will also mention you where the error came, in which part basically the error is. Here in this review page, we have an option that we can edit anything. It is fully customizable. Like anything is error here. Let's take a date. Date is wrong, so we can fix that date 12. Okay, and again save the changes. After saving the changes, we can validate against again with SAP, with PO and GRN, and after that we will post to SAP S4HANA button. After validation is successful, we can may do a posting in SAP S4HANA. As you can see, the document is posted, and the document number is also come from an SAP S4HANA, and it is visible here. We can see that document number. We will go to the post history. Here we can see that this document we have posted PO number, which is 26041, and here is the document number amount. In this, we can see the details of all the things. It is fully customizable as per business need. We can customize this application completely. Now, let's confirm these things in SAP. So we will go take the PO number, copy the PO number, and we will go to the purchase flow, display purchase flow. Here we will paste and enter. As you can see, PO is also done, GRN is completed, and invoice document entry is also invoice is also posted and document entry is generated. We can see that here, and general entry is also been posted here. So this is our automation, where the complete process get done by with AI and completely automate. With a single person, reviewer can review the data and proceed further for posting. This application is fully based on the role-based access control, where technical admin, um, tenant super admin, reviewer having different access with a restricted view only. In this, tenant admin having access of their team, building a team management where they can add team member or remove team member. Email injection configuration is done by only technical admin. It is not a tenant admin or a reviewer cannot do this. But at the same time of SAP setting, where you have to do the configuration of your SAP S4 HANA, means basically put the API and all those things to able to talk between two system through API. And all the things, whatever you will do, it will show an audit. I can here you can show everything you are do every single click that is ready to go state, file upload, edit, SAP document posted of how many amount. Everything will be shown here. This is our Ether invisible intelligence for SAP, which is basically in automation of invoice process automation, where the time consumed and manual error chances is high. We can reduce it, and to reduce it to very few in a second, as well as the error is also error chances also decreases by 99%. Thank you.